Welcome back. In the last video, we looked at what we need to do to choose a good domain name. In this video, we're going to talk about choosing good hosting and then actually sign up for an account. So what do we need to look at when we're choosing hosting? First of all, let me start by saying that hosting is where our website lives. So if we think of this as a house, hosting would actually be the house and the mailing address would be the domain. We need both in order for a website to get online. Now, there are lots of hosting companies out there to help us get a website online, ranging from anywhere from $30 a year all the way up to thousands of dollars a month. So what are we looking at when we choose good hosting? Well, first, since we're using WordPress, we want to make sure that WordPress is easy to set up. There is a term in WordPress called the famous 5-minute install, and hosting companies are instrumental in making that happen because they take away all the technical knowledge needed to actually install WordPress, and we basically just need to click a button. We also want to look for good support. We need to know that if something goes wrong with our website, we can reach out to somebody via chat or phone to help us get our website back online. We're also going to look for something that uses Let's Encrypt or SSL. You might have noticed that when you go to certain websites like this one, the domain has HTTPS in the name. That means that it's a secure domain and therefore a more secure website as far as transferring information back and forth goes. Google ranks secure sites higher. And thanks to Let's Encrypt, we can get an SSL certificate for our website for free. Most hosting companies offer Let's Encrypt, but some don't. We want to make sure the one that we get does. Backups is another important aspect of our hosting. While it's always good to use a separate backup service, it's nice to know that our hosting company is taking care of backups for us, especially when we need to update or make a big change. We want to know that our website is not going to be lost if something goes wrong. And finally, specific to the podcast, this should be different from our media or audio host. In a later lesson, we're going to talk about why we need a separate host for our actual podcast episodes and how to make those two talk to each other. But we're talking specifically about website hosting right now. When it comes to website hosting, I think the best as far as features and cost goes is SiteGround. I strongly recommend them for hosting this website and most websites. And in the rest of this video, we're going to go through signing up for a SiteGround account. If you visit creatorcourses.com/go/sg, you'll be brought to a special website for this course that allows you to get a deep discount on SiteGround hosting. You can get it for as little as $3.95 a month, which is a steal. So we're going to go ahead and click sign up. We're going to click the startup plan, and again, that is a deep discount. It's usually $11.95 a month. And we'll click order now. Then we'll have the opportunity to choose a domain. In searching for a good domain for this show, I came across one that's available called tilfm.com. If you don't want to get a .com, you can click on the drop-down box to see what other domain extensions or top-level domains are available directly from SiteGround. You might notice that .fm is not here. That's okay. If you go through a service like Namecheap or Hover, you can register the domain there and then choose I already have a domain, which you'd like to point to the hosting. So we're going to go ahead and register this. Domain registration is $16 a year. We'll click proceed. And then we'll fill out all of this information. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll jump to the payment page. Once we fill out all the necessary information, we will be brought to the purchase area, where we'll choose how long we want the hosting for. We'll need to choose at least 12 months to get the promo. We'll want the domain registration, and then we could also choose domain privacy and the SG site scanner. We're going to keep these unchecked. Then we'll confirm that we've read the terms and agreement, and we'll click Pay Now. After our information goes through successfully, we'll be able to go to the customer area. Then we'll have the ability to set up our hosting account. So we're going to start a new website. We're going to choose WordPress, and then we can put in the administration information. We'll then be offered enhancements on the account, which we can just skip over, confirm the terms of service, and complete setup. Once our hosting account is ready to use, we can click Proceed to the customer area. One note that after you register your domain, you will get an email from SiteGround asking you to verify it. This is a requirement by ICANN, which is the National Domain Registry Service, to make sure that you are a verified user that can actually use the domain. Once we are in our SiteGround account, we can click on My Accounts to see our brand new hosting and domain. Since we've installed WordPress on this domain, we can click Go to Admin Panel, and then log in with the information that we just added. And now that WordPress is installed, it's time for us to start customizing it for our podcast.